My name is Naoto Naue. I am a sophomore in high school. I have had a crush since a half a year ago. That is this person whose desk is next to mine. Mego Date.
What are you looking at, man?
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the person behind you. It's Mego's longtime friend, Yuki Sanada. By the way, she and I are not sitting next to each other, but at the end of the classroom, the farthest apart, which is sad.
Either way, you are a weirdo. Look straight forward during the class, creep.
It's fine, right? Just to observe her a little.
You are saying to observe, which does not mean a little. What are you doing?
Yuki Sanada is the most popular girl in the class. No, it is not too much to say in the school. Not only is she beautiful, but her ladylike personality and behavior, as well as her literary and military ability, make her a specimen of all things high. It is not surprising that any human being would be attracted to her.
What in the world? You are still better. You don't even understand how I feel.
Oh. And she is Mego Date. Her crush is me sitting next to her. Keita is in the next classroom.
Right. I can't even look at him, far from observing him.
My longtime friend, Keita Maeda. Yes, we are a sad, one-sided love alliance, next to each other and in love with each other's longtime friends. This alliance was formed a few days ago. It all started when I asked Date about my feelings for Sanada. Do me a favor.
What is it all of a sudden?
It's about Sanada-san, who is your longtime friend.
Yes, what about her?
I need her information. Details as much as possible.
Are you going to assassinate my longtime friend or something?
No, I fell in love with her. I want to confess my feelings to her.
Ah.
What's that look?
No, I'm just disappointed that you are the same as all those guys around her.
All those guys.
There are plenty of them who fall in love with her. It's trouble for me that I am used as her longtime friend. I'm telling you, I will never answer you even though you ask me about her.
What an idiot. I am never going to do such a rude thing like using you.
Huh?
I mean, I just wanted you to tell me as her longtime friend if she has a boyfriend or not. Her preferences for men and what she does on days off.
Did you listen to any words of what I just said?
I'm begging you.
You never listened to me.
Oh, you are here. Hey, Naoto.
Huh?
Oh, Keita. What do you want from me all the way to the next classroom? It's just I wanted to ask you for lunch as a best friend. Let's go. No. Why? I'm busy on something else. I'm talking about something important with her. Huh?
Eek!
Hey, you! You have such a nerve to take Naoto away from me. Hey, I have never become your property. It's fine, right? It's just a lunch. Hey, what a lame excuse. I've always been a part of your life. We're inseparable. I'm not going to deny the fact that you and I are best friends, but I think you are a bit obsessed with me. Huh? It's just normal. A normal best friend would have never gone directly to the principal's office and said, "You have such a nerve to separate my classroom from Naoto's." What kind of criteria did you use to separate our classes, huh? Is that so? Don't look so innocent.
I don't mean to take him from Maeda-kun or anything like that.
Maeda-kun? It's fine. Hey, Naoto. I'm going to the cafeteria first. After you're done talking, meet me at our usual seats. I'm counting on you. Okay, I got it.
Hey, Naoe. Are you the best friend of Maeda-kun?
Yes, she's my longtime friend too.
Change of plan. I will cooperate with you.
What?
In return, you need to cooperate with me for my crush.
And so, here we are. Sanada-san spends her days off shopping and karaoke. It's a typical thing for an outgoing person.
Right. She frequently asks me out, but I politely turn it down. I'd rather play internet games at home than that.
It's a typical thing for a gloomy person.
So, what about Maeda-kun?
He frequently goes hiking or playing basketball by renting a court.
He exercises outside even on his days off. I get dizzy just thinking about it.
He's a physical monster. I always turn down whenever he asks me out because I can't catch up with them. I'd rather watch anime at home than that.
By the way, what are you currently watching?
Loner the Hip Hop.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But I digress. Hey, Date! As you can see from our talking, we are gloomy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are inferior and stupid creatures. And it is hard for us not only to become a lover, but also to maintain friendships with such cheerful people like them.
Right. So, it is necessary for the weak to join forces against the strong. Let's do it, buddy.
Don't become a burden.
And so, my bad. I'm late.
You're the worst kind of person to be late for a date with a girl.
Me and Date, who had become a co-worker, decided to go out together on our day off. The reason, of course, is for a rehearsal and training for when we go on a date with each other's one true love. Well, I didn't know what to wear. I rarely go outside.
You should have prepared that yesterday. I mean, you've got so little room to grow that you're wearing that clothes as a result of your consideration.
If you say something like that, why don't you pick out my clothes? I'll buy them.
Are you an idiot? Don't expect me to have any sense of fashion. But if you don't mind not being able to walk under the sun with a smile on your face ever again, I'd be happy to coordinate with you.
How do you feel about your own clothes today? As you can see how we are now, even if we were to get to the date, I can't see it going well. I'm a nerd who doesn't usually go shopping and only knows anime songs. She is a physically poor girl who could collapse from lack of oxygen if she ran 20 meters at full speed. Not to speak of 50 meters. We have to overcome these weaknesses in order to even stand on the start line. So, the first thing we need to do is go shopping. Clothes! Let's go shopping for clothes!
Yes, and? Where should we go to buy clothes?
On.
What are we doing out here then?
It's a long way ahead. Rehearsal. Location 1. At a clothes store.
What's wrong with you so frozen?
Well, how should I choose clothes in the first place?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
No. They all look the same other than their colors. Pants are fine as long as they are comfortable, right?
Don't ask me.
Then who should I ask?
The store clerk?
Don't be so hard on me, gloomy person.
I get it. I really don't like store clerks who talk to me in a friendly way.
Then don't suggest that. You are on the same level as me. Rehearsal. Location 2. At a karaoke. Songs that won't turn her off. No! It's not good! There's not a single song that I recognize that's popular these days.
You're in trouble. Even I can recognize at least one of them.
Hey, it's just only one.
By the way, here it is.
And it's an anime song! And I can sing that too.
Here.
Oh, hey!
It's a waste of time. I'll sing while you are choosing.
Well, that's true. Whoa, you are a great singer! Rehearsal. Location 3. At a basketball court. Well, Keita's best sport is basketball. Here.
Whoa, whoa! What's the look?
Well, it's really going bad.
I was just surprised that you threw a ball suddenly. I can do this at least. Here. This is quite a naughty ball.
Don't blame it on the ball. How in the world can you throw a ball backward like that? Okay, you play basketball. You have to be able to at least dribble.
Do you mean the way you skid your tires intentionally to make sharp turns more efficiently?
I didn't mean drifting. Why can you explain drift from a theoretical point of view? You see, you hit the ball on the ground like this, and bring it back to your hand. Repeating this process is called dribbling.
Why don't you just walk with it?
It's not good. Don't break the rules of basketball. Just do it. Here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Well, because you threw suddenly.
I've heard enough of that crap.
I'm tired.
We haven't been playing basketball even for 10 minutes.
Well, I did pretty well for myself.
You couldn't even throw the ball properly, not to speak dribble.
If I had continued to play like that, I would have been unable to move the next day because of muscle pain. It was a good decision to end it there.
I don't know how you've managed to stay strong and healthy with that body until today. It's a level of weakness that makes daily life difficult.
So, we've done everything we planned for today, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling a bit discouraged. I went out for a rare outing, but it's not worth it to return home in such a gloomy mood.
I agree with you on that.
Alright, then let's go.
Where are you going?
You know where we're going. To a comic book cafe. Whew, we had fun.
You extended our 1 hour plan for 2 hours.
I couldn't help it. Internet games are designed to take away the concept of time. It's not my fault.
You have a point.
I mean, you've been playing it for quite a while, haven't you? It was a good game.
You're the one who was perfect as a team player.
I think the last 3 hours were the most fun.
Yeah,
The anime song festival at the karaoke room wasn't so bad either.
although I couldn't remember a single popular song because of that.
It's fine. It's only the first time. Hey, you learn as you go along.
You're right. I'll be counting on you to continue.
Sure, I'll keep you company until I become a top of the cheerful person.
And since that day... Sorry, I'm late!
You seriously need to learn. It's already a no by the time you are late for the date.
No. I was playing a ranked match yesterday, and I couldn't sleep because I was having an unexpectedly good game.
That's an irresistible force. I forgive you.
We started out going out regularly on our days off.
I can't play basketball after all. Teach me a sport that even I can do.
Even if you say so, if it's Keita's hobby, basketball is the best.
Doesn't he play anything other than basketball? Soccer, for example?
You can play most of the sports. What's up with you? Are you confident in soccer?
Yes, I am. I'll just kick the ball, right?
At that level of understanding, it's probably already no good. At school, we spent more and more time together. Hey! You've been spending a lot of time with her lately, haven't you? Oh, you mean Date? Yes, that's right. You seem to be having a lot of fun with her. Well, it's not that we don't get along and have fun, but the only reason we are together is to approach each other's crushes. Don't tell me you're having more fun with her than you are with me. What in the world are you? I'm your best friend. I know, but... Huh? And I'm telling you that I have a person I like. Ah, it's Anata from the same class, right? Yes. Even more than me? What's that all about? Don't try to compete at every turn. It's annoying. But even though you say so, I don't see you and Sanada getting together very often. Don't be silly, it's just the beginning. I am making careful preparations now. What is it? Nothing. Well, it's fine. I'll support and cooperate with my best friend as much as I can if it's someone you are really in love with.
Mega-chan, let's go for lunch. No. Why did you say that? Don't change your voice all of a sudden. It's horrifying. I always thought you were cold to me, don't you think? I can't help it. You and I don't match each other's groove, hobbies, and attributes. But I love you so much! I know, and I didn't say I don't like you either. Then, do you like me? No. Why did you say that? I'm telling you, don't change your voice all of a sudden. It's horrifying. It's fine, Mega-chan. You always have lunch alone, don't you? Let's eat together. You have plenty of people to eat with, even if it's not me. Don't choose someone dark like me. I have many friends, but my best friend is only you. I've already got a prior engagement. What?
Date, let's go to lunch soon. Oh, Sanada-san.
Speaking of which, here he comes now.
Hey, why is Sanada-san sitting in Date's seat?
I'm her longtime friend, so it's natural that we talk to each other.
That's true.
Come on, let's go. If you keep strolling, they'll run out of the bread that you always buy.
Okay. See you later, Sanada-san.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hmm?
what were you talking about with Sanada-san?
It's nothing. I was just asked to go out for lunch with her. What?
Did you turn it down?
Of course, I'm eating with you.
That was a chance for the three of us to eat together.
You're an idiot. You are not well trained enough. You need to get a more appropriate level before you take on this challenge.
No, it's true. The rank difference matches are not good for both high and low ranks.
You make a good analogy. That's what I mean. I can't believe it. I can't believe that Neko-chan is having lunch with other people. And with a man alone. And she looked more lively than ever. I think I've never seen her like that before. I'm so happy. This is very happy. I can't do like this. I, her best friend and longtime friend, must do my best to follow her up. To do that, I need to do some research first. Let's start with a background check on him. Don't worry, Mego-chan. I'll bring your first love come true no matter what.
After school? Well, is Date going to the bathroom or something? Well, it's not like we promised to go home together, so there's no need to wait for her.
Naoe-kun,
What?
are you going home now by any chance? Don't you have any club activities?
Oh, yeah, I don't have any. I was so surprised. I didn't expect Sonata to reach me out. Isn't this the first time? Why did she suddenly...
Well, let's go home together, shall we? With me?
What?
Where in the world is he? I was just going to the bathroom for a minute. But when I noticed, he wasn't in the classroom. Well, it's not like we promised to go home together, but he doesn't have to go home without telling me. Well. Seriously? Naoe is going with Yuki by any chance? I see. I don't know how that happened, but that's why he left first. He did well. I'm kind of frustrated that he went well first, but I should be happy for his progress as his fellow. What is it? It's weird. It should be a happy thing, but why do I feel bothered? I'm surprised that Naoe-kun's house is in this direction.
Yeah. Sonata-san's house is this way too?
I don't care about my house. I'll walk you to Naoe-kun's house today. Come on, walk fast.
Okay.
I see. So your house is relatively close to hers, huh? I see.
What in the world's going on? Is it true that I have had a crush on her for a long time, but even so, at this point in time, there is no connection between me and Sonata-san. So it is impossible for her to ask me to go home with her. Not to mention...
What do you usually do on your days off?
What?
What are your hobbies? What are your special skills? What is your favorite type of woman?
Wait a minute. Why are you asking me all those questions?
Don't worry. Just tell me as much as you can.
I have no idea why she is asking me so many questions. However, there is no doubt that she has favorable feelings toward me. She would never ask so many questions to someone she disliked, much less invite me to go home with her. So, putting aside my various doubts, I should be honestly happy about this situation for now. I should be, but why am I? I don't know why I'm feeling so bothered. Next day, After all, yesterday's trip home ended with Sonata-san asking me a lot of questions until I arrived home. When I arrived home, she simply said, "Well, I'm going home, bye," and disappeared quickly and easily. I don't know, it was just the two of us alone with Sonata-san that I had dreamed of, but it just didn't feel right. If I told this to the old me, I'd probably get punched in the face. Hey, good morning, Date. I'm sorry, I went home before you yesterday.
It's fine.
Hey, listen, the reason why I left is... Actually, I went home with Sonata-san.
You went home with Yuki, didn't you? I know.
What?
I just happened to see you at the entrance. That's good, isn't it? You've made a step forward.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong? She didn't respond as well as I expected. Yes, that's right! And Sonata-san asked me out! I think I'm going to achieve my goal before you do, I guess. Date?
Is that all? I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for love stories right now.
I understand. I thought she was going to tease me with all her might, or congratulate me. I wonder what's wrong with her. At lunch break. Alright, Date, let's go to the store.
want to go, go alone. I'm not going.
What? Don't tell me you've already prepared a lunchbox for today.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I make a lunchbox.
What then? Are you in the mood for the school cafeteria today?
No, I'm not. I'm saying I don't want to go out with you.
What?
I'm sure you and Yuki have a good feeling about each other. Then you shouldn't be with me.
Ah,
You need to get your poor brain work right. What's the point of this relationship?
that's true, but it is still challenging to ask her out for lunch.
Since the two of you were able to go home together, lunch is no big deal. Anyway, that's how it is. Bye then.
Oh, hey.
Oh? Maui-kun, where's Megu-chan? I saw you two were going to have lunch together. Are you going separately today?
Well, it seems she has other plans today.
Then, let's eat with me.
What?
I still have a lot of questions I want to ask you. I'm sure you'll be fine, right? Right?
Oh? Look who it is. My hated love enemy who stole my best friend away from me. As I recall, did you say your name was Date?
Maeda.
Yes, thanks for remembering my name. You seem to be in a much worse mood today than when we talked last time.
It's not like that. Weird. Before, I was so nervous when this person spoke to me that I couldn't even look at him properly. Now, I'm strangely calm.
I'm sorry. I was just joking about the hated love enemy. Don't be so angry. So?
Why are you alone today? You've been eating with him for a long time now.
It's nothing. It seems he is getting along well with my longtime friend. I just backed out.
Your longtime friend. Could it be Sanada?
What? Did you know that? That's right. Naoe has a crush on Yuki in the first place. I was also rooting for him. And I couldn't get in the way of that, could I?
I see. By the way, let me ask you something.
What?
Which was the one who approached first? Your longtime friend or Naoto?
I don't know. According to Naoe, it was Yuki. I don't know the details.
That's not good.
What did you say?
No, nothing. But more than that, since we're both lonely people who were left alone by our longtime friends, why don't we have lunch together?
I refuse. I'm in the mood to eat alone.
Well, don't say that. I think you should be friendly with me.
Huh?
Because I think you should be in good terms with a longtime friend of the person you like, don't you think?
I know you and Yuki are on good terms. Then you shouldn't be with me.
Huh? What she said is right. But I'm not sure why I'm feeling so down about it. Even though things are going well with Sanada-san or not, it doesn't mean that my relationship with Date will end. We'll just be neighbors and friends again. It's just that it won't be a relationship anymore. What's wrong with that?
Naoe-kun. What about today? Aren't you and Mego-chan going home together?
No, it's not like we're promised to go home together.
Is that so? I see. The relationship between the two of them is still at this level. I still need to push it one step further. Mego-chan doesn't seem to be very good at this kind of thing.
Sanada-san?
Oh, sorry. Then, since we're here, why don't you go home with me, right?
Yuki Sanada, my crush. He's asking me out. But why? Sure. Why don't I feel happy about it?
By the way, I have a question for you. Do you confess your feelings to a person you like, or do you wait for a person you like to confess her feelings to you?
What?
This is a very important question that will affect my future actions, so think carefully before answering, okay?
I knew it. I've been thinking maybe ever since first asked me out, but I think Sanada-san likes me. No, I guess she does. Looking back at her words and actions up to now, I can only assume that she does. In other words, this question is a far-fetched confession from her. I've been apparently appealing to you for the past few days, but will you confess to me? Or should I do it? That's what she is saying. I'm
Yeah?
I think I want to confess my feelings to her.
Oh,
But the person I want to confess my feelings to is now... Hey, you two there! Wait a second! Hey, Naoto! Keita, what's wrong? Do you have something you want to ask me? Well, something like that, precisely. I have something to talk to her next to you, Sonata.
oh, me?
Yes, I'm sorry, but can you stop approaching my best friend? What? What is she saying all of...
What does it mean?
It means as it does. I'm saying, stop asking Naoto for lunch or going home together like this. Hey, Keita. What? Don't interfere, Naoto. Well, even if I get turned down if your jealousy goes that far. Wait, it doesn't mean like that this time. Well, I have a bit of jealousy, but it's not the main part. You have that anyway. Of course, I do. This best friend is scary. So, what is that main part?
Maeda, you don't have to interfere so obviously.
What? Date?
Oh, why are you here, Mego-chan? Oh, maybe you were waiting for me because you wanted to go home with me. No, of course not. You should dream when you sleep. Why did you say something like that?
That's what I'm talking about. The main thing this time is this. What? Hey, Naoto, are you sure about that? I'm sure I know more about you than anyone else. I'm confident that I know more about you than even yourself. I've never seen you, who basically hates people, look so relaxed with anyone but me, much less with someone of the opposite sex. Think about it and give me your answer. Who do you really love? Keita.
I see. This is a good opportunity, Naoe-kun. Say it clearly right here. Who is it that you love?
Sonata, don't say unnecessary things. It's Naoto who decides.
What's the matter with you? Why are you looking at me like I'm the enemy? Hey, wait a second. Maeda, I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want a situation like this. Rather, I can't recover if I'm rejected in such a situation.
Come on, Naoto, be clear. Who do you really love?
I told you to stop. Yes, say it. The one you love is Mego-chan,
Date, right?
So you're saying that Yuki was only investigating Naoe's background for me? Yes! I wish you the best of luck, Mego-chan, my #1 favorite. What an annoying nerd. Huh?
So, you not only jumped to a hasty conclusion, but you also resorted to such a forceful measure. I'd do anything to make my best friend happy. Don't do everything you can to make me happy. My best friend is cold to me.
We did nothing wrong,
I'm just thinking about the other person.
right?
I wonder if convicted criminals are born from people like this.
Hey, Naoe. So, how is it after all? Well, your feelings.
What about you? Do you have feelings for me?
I'm sure Mego-chan likes Naoe-kun. You know that when you see her. The only thing left is your feelings, Naoe-kun.
Hey. Are you guys blind? No matter how you look at it, it's a given that Naoto likes Date too. I can't wait for these two to be gone.